What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Salt Shack podcast. My name is Caleb, or War Monkey 75, and I'm here with
Bryce or Brewster DeBlancos.
And today we have another 3-segment episode. We have a trivia for Bryce. We have a 2 top 10s of and you can take over the rest.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Salt Shack podcast. Today, Caleb has some trivia for me. We have a mystery segment, and then we're gonna end with our top 10 most anticipated games of this upcoming NFL season, since the NFL just dropped the schedule 2 days ago. So
2 separate top 10 lists is what I was thinking of, which is how it always is. I never do the intro.
do you want to give me your trivia?
Yeah.
Okay, good idea.
So instead of like trivia questions, it's one of the ones where it's like guess the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, according to
Oh
WrestlingJunkie.com,
boy.
you have who has won the most WWE championships of all time. And the only like thing is I can't really help you because
Yeah.
but I will try if you ever get stuck. And I'll give you like 20 guesses. And if you want, you can also guess how many they won too. So,
Do you know how current this is? Like the list, did it have a date on it or something?
let me just go fact check that.
Because that could change a lot depending on the date.
I mean, there's a bunch of, I won't say that.
And it's by reigns and it's not days. Like how many times they've won it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Oh, let me start cooking while you're looking. Cooking while you're looking! Sorry. I'm already out of frame today.
You're just gone. As of July 5th, 2022. So, pretty recent.
Okay. So, something you don't know, probably, is that at one point there was a WWE Championship and a World Heavyweight Championship, and then they combined it.
Okay.
So, I don't know if they're going to count World Heavyweight and WWE in this. They might say it on the list, but we'll see. I can always just guess.
Yeah. If, well, let's see. I'll just, for number 10, they have won 8 WWE championships, 5 WWF/WWE Tag Team Championships, 2 WCW champion, and 2 times international champion.
So it's for all championships?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay, that changes a lot, actually. Okay. So it's for any championship.
It's looking, this one has SmackDown in it. This one has Intercontinental.
Okay. All right. Let's just.
There's people who have won a lot.
This could go bad. We'll see though. All right. We'll just start with Triple H.
Triple H is number 4.
Okay.
And if you want to guess how many.
So it's any championship?
Yeah.
It's got to be in the 20s. Maybe.
Do you have a little bit more of a specific
No.
guess? It's 24.
24. All
Yes.
right. So, Ric Flair's got to be on here.
I do not see Ric Flair.
Okay. John Cena.
John Cena is number 2
Okay.
with 25.
Is there women on this?
No.
Okay.
I also specifically look for that because I was like, you don't really watch women's that much.
I mean, I do.
But
It'd be Charlotte. I think that'd be the only one on here if there was a woman. Undertaker.
Undertaker's not,
Okay.
and I was so sad about it.
What's I'm not gonna guess the reigns. What is like 10th? Like how many reigns does 10th place have? Do you know?
17.
Okay. Oh
Yeah, I
man.
guess those are the hints I can give you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm shocked Ric Flair isn't on here. But maybe he just didn't win any other championships besides the world one. Okay. Let's see. Um I feel like Hulk Hogan wouldn't be on here because I feel like he just has long reigns. Oh man, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. How many names do you recognize? That might be a good ass hint to ask. If you say all of them, I'm fucked.
7.
Okay. Randy Orton.
He's number 6
Okay.
with 20.
So I have 3 so far.
Yep, you got number 2, number 4, and number 6.
Chris Jericho.
Yep, number 3, and he's tied with John Cena at 25. He's one of the guys I had never heard of.
Oh boy. All right. I feel like The Rock wouldn't have enough championships. I'm just gonna guess The Rock just in case.
Number 10
Okay.
with 17.
So where we at now? 5?
Yes.
And I only got 1 wrong or 2 wrong so
2
far.
wrong.
Okay. Oh man.
I do know one hint I could give you because I actually like read through them just in case, so I
Okay.
could give hints. But
I don't think I need it yet.
yeah,
I think this is gonna be wrong, but Stone Cold Steve Austin.
he's not on
I
there.
didn't think so, but I wanted to just make sure I said it just in case I was wrong, so I didn't look like a fucking idiot. Trying to think who's won a ton of championships. Is Kofi on here?
Yes, he is.
I was like, Kofi's got to be on here because he hasn't won many like world championships, but a lot of other things.
He is 5th with 22.
Yeah,
That was
legend.
That was gonna be one of my hints. Was I have this guy?
Do you have Kofi? I thought you had
do.
Xavier with the trombone.
Oh, I do have Xavier. They were in
They're just together.
They were in a team
Yeah.
together. That's why I don't know.
This guy.
Because I called him Coffee at one point, so that's who I.
How many do I have left? 4?
Yeah, you have number 1, number 7, 8, and 9.
Do you know number 1?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I kind of had a feeling number 1 would be a random ass dude.
Yeah, I was like,
He's probably a legend, but I just can't think right now. Do you know anyone else on the list I haven't said?
I know 2 of them. One of them kind of well. The other one, I've heard the name before.
Okay. Jesus.
Let's give you the other hint. I do know that number 1 and number 9 were in a tag team once, and they like won a lot.
Oh boy. In a tag team? Legendary tag teams.
Because I was like, I wanted to look at like, because for The Rock it had his like years active, and I wanted to look at that for all of them, but it only said it for The Rock, and I was like, oh,
Damn. That would have actually been a pretty good hint to have.
Yeah, it was like, great.
Damn. All right. So they were a tag team. I've
Yes.
already said Triple H, so it's not DX. I'll just guess Shawn Michaels just to get his name off the board.
I don't think that is anyone. Like, yeah. No.
Okay.
Unless that's like one of their like real names, then no. Let me just double check.
I don't think so. Unless he's under HBK, but I would think it
Oh,
would
no.
say Shawn Michaels. Edge?
Edge is number one.
Really?
Yes, with
Jesus. Okay.
31.
Wow. So nine's Christian then.
9 is Christian.
Yeah. So what do I have left? 8 and
7 and 8.
I was not expecting Edge to be number 1. He is the GOAT though.
I was like,
Well,
I've never heard of him before.
he is a legend.
I'm just happy I got the tag team part right. Giving you actual valuable information
Yeah.
instead of like, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You were just saying two random ass dudes tag team together.
Yeah, here I am like completely screwing you over.
I feel like I'm doing better at this than I thought I would.
I mean, you've guessed what? Like 12 times and only gotten 4 wrong?
Do you know the last two?
I've heard of both of them.
Okay.
I feel like when you were watching it the other day, his name was mentioned.
Was it a live one or like when I was watching like
Ooh. That I am not too sure. Let me get their years active.
okay. I feel like a scrub. Not just like guessing. I should
Num-
just start guessing. I'm already at 8, so
Number 7 is from 2001 to present.
okay.
And the other guy is from 1993 to present.
Wha-
That is what I searched out.
Okay, well I'll just start guessing. I'm not gonna hold up
Okay.
any more time. Batista.
Nope.
Okay. Brock Lesnar.
Not Brock Lesnar.
I didn't think it'd be Brock Lesnar. 1993 is really throwing me off here. Who debuted in 1993 and is still wrestling? Is Jeff Hardy on there?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Number 8, Jeff
Damn.
Hardy with 19. And he's from 1993.
He was the 93 one?
Yes, he was.
Damn. Okay. I was expecting him to be the 2001 one. So that's slightly baffling to me.
just-
All right.
What came up when I looked it up.
That's fair.
So whatever. According to Wikipedia.
Yeah. How many guesses do I have left? Like 5?
Yeah, I can give you 5. I had like a bunch lined up. I just wrote down a bunch of numbers just to cross them off every time you guess to keep track. But yeah, I can give you 5.
Well, how many do I have left? Like actually?
Like 14.
I have 14 guesses left?
Yeah,
I thought you
just
said
wrote.
you'd give me 20 total.
Oh no, I haven't been crossing off the ones that are right. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
But if I did cross off 9.
That's why I was stressing out on what to guess, because I thought I only had 20 total guesses.
Oh no, I only crossed off the ones
Oh.
that were wrong. But if you did only have, yeah, you'd have 5 left.
Okay, 5's fine.
Okay.
If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. All right, so this is the 2001 one.
Yes.
Seth Rollins,
No.
Roman Reigns.
Nope.
Okay, 3 left.
He has won 20 championships.
I feel like I'm gonna like slap the fuck out of myself when you tell me. Because Christian's on here and he's like not that.
Christian had 18.
Yeah. It's definitely not CM Punk. You would definitely know CM Punk.
Yeah,
You
I
would have
would've.
just heard
I
of him.
would.
Yeah. Okay. And they're present still.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Actually, I'll give you that hint on the next one.
Dean Ambrose.
No.
Okay.
I believe someone was like specifically calling him out at the event that I was watching with you. I'll give you the name of the guy that I think was calling him out after the next guess.
This could be really funny. Oh,
I think I'm like 90% sure. That's the
trying to
only.
figure out what it had. Was that on Monday? Did
Um,
we get food after?
I think we got food in the middle of it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it was on Raw. So that was a current show. That's it's not Sam. Is it Sami Zayn?
It is not.
Okay. Is this my last guess then?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Finn Balor was calling him out. I think if you, I don't know, if you answered the wrong guy right away, then I'd just be leading you in the wrong way. Um,
Is it Drew McIntyre?
no.
There's like three options. I that could be like it was either
Okay.
Drew, it could be Jey Uso, but I don't think it's Jey Uso. Just tell me who it is.
It's The Miz.
Okay, The Miz. All
I,
right.
I think he was calling
Why
out
would
The
I?
Miz.
I should have guessed The Miz. He's yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I don't. He might have been calling out The Miz. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention when he was doing it.
It was like someone who was yelling out The Miz. It was like I don't remember. I think it was
You're definitely right. That probably was something that happened.
it was like he drove away and then someone came in. Was it Logan Paul?
It could have been.
I don't know. The Miz like left and then some guy came in. He's like, he's gone. Where? It's like I don't know. I don't know, man. Someone's beefing with the Miz.
Okay, yeah. I'll take 9 though.
Mhm.
I should have guessed The Miz. Honestly, if you didn't tell me 1 and 9, like Edge and Christian were a tag team, I would not have guessed
Oh, okay.
Christian. So,
Okay. Woo.
so I guess, yeah, that evens out a little bit. I'm fine with 9.
Yeah.
Are you about to gift me one of my own wrestling figures as a gift?
Was I could.
I don't need it.
Okay.
It is probably mine if you give it to me.
All right.
Well, there's that. Us talking about wrestling for 15 minutes.
I hope you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
I was like I have no clue how easy this is.
I think the fact that it was any championship made it harder. If it
Okay.
was just WWE championships, I would have probably gotten it within like 12 guesses.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I was like I don't know who Edge is. I was like, oh no.
you've probably seen Edge before.
Probably is he the guy that hates Triple H like in real life?
No.
There's someone who like actually hates Triple H. Maybe it was CM Punk.
It was CM Punk at
Oh,
one point.
okay.
I think they're good now because obviously they work together. But
Yeah.
do you have extra room on your paper?
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to write out 10 numbers
Alrighty.
1 through 5, 1 through 5, because we're going to be playing keep or cut.
Oh no.
Keep 5, cut 5, if you will.
Dude, I don't know what came over me last night, but I did leave a good amount of space, even though like I got like 7 lines to do this, but I'm making it happen over
Or you could
here.
just go on a different piece of paper,
That's true.
or if you have extra room on a different page. So, I'm sure you'll figure out what this is once I start naming it off, alright?
It's better not be my letterboxd.
We got Interstellar, Silence of the Lambs.
All right.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
All right.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Okay.
Halloween.
Okay.
Whiplash.
Okay.
The Dark Knight.
All right.
Spirited Away.
Okay.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
And Wall-E.
Oh my god.
If you couldn't tell already, Caleb gave me my like top 10 letterboxd. This is his top 10 letterboxd. So
Oh no.
your turn to suffer.
Oh.
And you have a lot more diverse movies than I did.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you ranked Across the Spider-Verse because I was like looking for it. Unless you gave it a 4.5, but I doubt you would have given it a 4.5. It's possible, I guess, but
maybe I don't think I had Letterboxd by the time we watched it, and then I just haven't put it down yet.
fair enough.
There's so many I
Because
just didn't.
I saw Spider-Verse, but I thought it was Across, and I clicked on it, it was Into, so I was like, oh, interesting. Anyways,
All right.
what's your first keep?
I I am gonna keep Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
It's like I was thinking about it last night too.
You always think about Silence of the Lambs.
I was just thinking about like Hannibal Lecter and how like OP of a villain slash killer he is. Because it was like he was just outplaying them at every turn. It's just I don't know. It's kind of a genius movie. It's so creepy. He's like Clarice, and it's like, oh god.
You're just like
I
maybe I shouldn't say that.
yeah no. It's really like one of the horror movie goats.
Some people say it's not even horror.
It is kind of like a psychological thriller, but it's just I don't know. It's just really well done.
So if we ever do a horror marathon and we pull Silence of the Lambs, don't be surprised if that's his number one
yeah,
already.
Okay.
I purposely put a ton of different genres on here.
No, yeah, this is
So you couldn't just like, oh, two superhero.
Yeah.
Well, there is two superhero movies, but still.
I'm gonna have to cut Interstellar
Wow. Okay.
because I don't know. This is my only recency bias pick. I haven't seen it in a while.
Fair enough.
I just remember it was so good.
If we watched it last night, you probably would have kept it.
Exactly.
So yeah, I guess keep in mind there is recency bias to these lists, and these lists can always change.
I'm gonna have to be recency biased to like make it through it. And also the like soundtrack for Interstellar is like incredible. Like I've played music from it and it's like, oh my god. Okay. Yikes. Well, I always claim it's my favorite movie of all time, so I'll have to keep Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I kind of figured you'd keep that. You
And
do say it is your favorite movie quite often.
it is my go-to when people ask because one, I'm recommending a great movie if they haven't seen it, and if they have seen it, then we're like, "Oh my god, it's so funny," and then we stop talking. So,
Damn.
also it gets better every single time I watch it. Like I don't watch it like a ton, but I'll revisit it like yearly. And like, I don't know. There's just things I understand better every year. And it's like, was I just stupid last year? No. No,
Possibility is pretty high.
it's just so good. Okay. Well, here comes a crazy shocker. I mean, like, catch me on a different day and I'll rank it differently, but today I'm gonna have to cut Wally.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew it'd be on your like lower end, but I wasn't expecting second cut for
Yeah.
Wally.
Yeah.
It is your favorite Pixar movie of all
It
time.
is. It's such a good movie. All of them are. Um,
Unless Elemental ends up being yours, you haven't seen that yet.
oh, yeah, true. I could be a elemental enthusiast, but who knows? Um, if I could only keep three more.
This is when it gets really tough when there's like 4 to 6 left.
Yikes. And then I kept the rest. No.
Yeah,
uh,
I just fucking hate Interstellar and Wally so much.
yeah. Um, I have to keep that one.
Well, do you want to get out of the way then?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to keep Spirited Away.
Okay. It was either that or the Totoro one.
Yeah, Totoro, also an incredible movie. I know you haven't watched any. I'll make you watch at least one.
I mean, I know they're good.
Yeah.
I just haven't watched them.
Not really
So,
your style of
not
movie.
really, but I'm sure
Um,
I'd appreciate it. So,
yeah, no, it's a very like heartwarming film. I just recently started watching a lot of the Studio Ghibli stuff with Evelyn, who's been on the podcast before, and like I'm like I can't believe I like missed out on all this for so long. So I'll probably make you watch Spirited Away at some point, um, just to experience it. Um, um
this is a
man,
crazy last 5 you got going on here.
um,
Holy shit.
I'm gonna have to. This sucks, but I'll have to cut Spider-Verse. Yeah,
Wow. I mean, to be fair, Across the Spider Verse is better,
Across is a little
but it
better.
also wasn't on your letterbox. So
Yeah.
I was considering just putting it down, but then it would have been breaking the theme.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have it on there, so it's not in your top 10 technically.
Yeah.
You also had like 17 fives, so I just had to pick 10 of them.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go with the rest of this? Dun, 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 dun.
Looks like you're not biased.
I'm not at all. I'm just such a big Whiplash fan.
I
Just for reference, we had Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween, Whiplash, and The Dark Knight left. Some of you might be wondering, why is Nightmare on Christmas on here? And it's because his family loves this movie.
Yeah.
So
it's a all-time classic. I'm gonna have to keep Nightmare Before Christmas.
I kind of figured.
It is like it's a masterpiece, and people are like, "Hey Tim Burton, why don't you create like a sequel or a prequel?" And he's like, "Cause I don't want to touch it."
Yeah,
Like,
why would you?
exactly? It's
not like Nickelodeon where they have to make a
God,
different show of everything.
yeah. The real life Loud House. Why?
That shit sucks.
Why?
The Louder House.
The Louder House.
New Fairly Odd Parents. New Dora. The Patrick Show.
True.
Like, what the fuck?
It
Just
gets-
make
oh.
something new. Actually, don't. Rock, Paper, Scissors is an awful show. So maybe don't make something new.
Yeah. It's like,
Anyways.
yeah, he's just really smart about it.
Yeah.
And the music is really good. And all the characters are really original. and just the like the claymation like is really nice too. So um, that's where it stops. I can't. What do I do?
I'm shocked Halloween is.
What do I do now? Um,
I know what you want to do. Just
yeah,
do it. Just cut it.
I'm gonna have to cut The Dark Knight.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I know The Dark Knight's like arguably one of the best superhero movies of all time, but I'm surprised you cut after into.
Yeah, it's mostly because Heath Ledger's awesome, and like he, I just felt bad like cutting, because he's like really what makes that movie. I haven't seen it for a while,
Yeah.
but Heath Ledger is incredible. Um, yikes.
Wow. It is down to your number one of our horror marathon and Whiplash. Yikes. I'd hate to be in this scenario.
Um, see, I already put a horror movie on there, and I haven't seen Halloween in a while. Maybe on a different day. I don't know, because Whiplash is also just like, it's such a long movie, but it's so easy to watch.
It's not long. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's a tight 90. It's only an hour and 40. You and Tony just don't have good attention spans. Especially Tony, but
Well, it's like you watch it and you're like, holy shit, an hour and 40 minutes just went by. No, like it's long in the way it's not like an hour and a half. It's a little bit longer than that. But what I'm saying is like it's really easy to watch and it was like, oh my god, wait.
especially on rewatch.
um
There's a little gunner in the road. All right.
I will have to keep Whiplash.
Wow, I'm shocked by that. I know you're a big Silence of the Lambs guy, but I didn't know how you'd have how you would not be able to keep Halloween and Silence.
Yeah. Um because I've also watched Whiplash like twice in the last 2 months, whatever. And like
And probably what? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So I guess it's been 7 months since you've seen Halloween.
yeah, and like
Recency bias.
I mean Halloween has its flaws, but I mean that's also what makes it so good. That'll be my list for now. I'd say it could change depending on what I watched recently.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Name what you kept and what you cut.
all right. I kept Silence of the Lambs. I cut Interstellar. I kept Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I cut Wall-E. I kept Spirited Away, but I cut Spider-Verse. Well, Into the Spider-Verse. Uh, I kept Nightmare Before Christmas, and I cut The Dark Knight. I kept Whiplash, and I cut Halloween. It feels bad.
Yikes. Yours was harder than mine.
Yeah, just because I didn't have two of the same almost trilogies.
Yeah. I had both Spider Verses and I had 2 Toy Stories. So,
Mhm.
and then I also had fucking Christmas Story. See, I'd have more to pick from, but I've only rated things after I've watched it.
Yeah,
I don't have any non date logged
yeah,
movies. So I'd have plenty of more options if I did that. So I'm
yeah.
not surprised yours was harder than mine.
Ay, ay, ay.
Should we finish this bad boy off with
Yep.
our top 10 NFL games?
Yes.
Um, I'll show you my paper afterwards. This was a grind to figure out what I wanted to do. It is not in the order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh
6.
God.
I switched the numbers around after I wrote all of them down, pretty much. Um, I'll go first since I normally don't.
Okay.
Um, I I'm just gonna say this because I wrote it down, but it technically wouldn't have made my 5 honorable mentions that I have. I have Philadelphia or Eagles versus Giants week 7 because it's Saquon's return to New
Oh,
York.
okay.
And I feel
Wow.
like he's gonna run like 200 yards in the Giants, so we'll
Yeah.
see. Anyways, but that's not technically on my list. All right. So for my honorable mentions, I didn't write home and away. I just wrote the teams and week. But I wrote the rest for the rest of the list. All right. First honorable mention. I have the Eagles at Bengals week 8 because that just sounds like a fun ass game.
Hopefully.
As long as everyone's healthy by then.
Yeah.
I have 49ers versus Packers week 12 because we just love playing the 49ers. I have the Dolphins versus Browns week 17 because that sounds like it's going to be a good like playoff depending matchup that late in the season.
Yeah.
I have the Lions versus 49ers week 17. The big boy rematch right there.
Yeah.
And then my final honorable mention is the Raiders versus Saints week 17 because that is Derek Carr's return or revenge game against the Raiders. So
Dang.
that is my 5 honorable mentions.
Wow. Okay.
What?
I'm just so excited for football, man. that's like that's it.
Can't believe I had 3 week 17 games. What an honorable mention. NFL's cooking this year.
They are. I'm just so excited, man. For my honorable mentions, I've got Falcons at Vikings on weeks 13 because that's Kirk's return.
Kirk's return.
So it's like,
Yeah, that should be fun.
yeah. I've got Eagles at Cowboys week 16 because those are two really, really good teams.
As long as they stay healthy, it should be a
Yeah.
pretty large matchup by then.
And it's like, it's in Dallas, but Eagles are arguably like a little bit better. It's just like, oh man.
Yeah.
We got, and I wrote this down because it's kind of a ridiculous game. We got Chargers at Panthers, which I like said earlier on accident. Week 2, which is just like two kind of shitters. It's like this could be like a really boring game.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah. And then I got Cardinals at Bills. I'm really excited to see what the Cardinals look like this year and like see if the Bills can like scrounge up the scraps of their team.
Yeah.
So like two like major, well, I mean the Cardinals got Marvin Harrison Jr. So
Yeah,
like
they did.
I really want to see him. And the Bills, like what? They lost they lost their receivers, so I'm just curious to see what they look like this year. So
All right. My number 10. These could change at any time.
well, yeah.
I feel like a lot of these are interchangeable. But this is the list. This is like the order I have it. This could be in any order, really. I'm just excited for football.
Yeah.
Number 10, we got the Packers at the Bears week 11. The new era of Chicago Bears.
Yep.
Caleb Williams.
Yep.
Will he be where will he be at by week 11? Who knows? The fact that we're playing that late in the season's shocking. I'm surprised
Honestly.
we're not playing by like week 3 or 4 or even week 1, but we're going to Brazil. week 1 against Philly. So, but yeah, we'll see. The Packers still own the Bears this season. Well, yeah, little nervous, little
Yeah.
nervous.
At number 10, I've got Bears at Lions. We got week 12, but it's also the Thanksgiving game,
Okay,
which
should be
is
pretty
like
solid.
the Lions like almost always win on Thanksgiving.
They always play on Thanksgiving.
They do. They always
Lions and
play.
Cowboys are like
Yeah,
always Thanksgiving.
the
So
like the turducken or whatever. Especially if the Bears are really good this year, then
yeah,
it's like whoa.
I'm not even trying to be that guy because I'm a Packers fan. I'm not trying to be that guy, but like, guys, like the Bears are like apparently like the 5th most betted on team to win the Super Bowl right now, and it's like,
Really?
guys, come on, like
It's the Bears. Come on.
it's not even just that. It's like there's a rookie. Like if they win the Super Bowl, I'll fucking bite my tongue, I guess. But
They have a tendency to ruin rookie quarterbacks.
yeah. All right. I have to remember. Okay, yeah. All right, number 9, I have the Jets at the 49ers week 1.
Mm.
And that is because as Aaron Rodgers returned to the NFL and he's playing one of the most beastly defenses in the NFL.
Yeah.
So hopefully he doesn't die. The Jets have a better offensive line this year. Thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just ready for Pookie Bear to come back to the NFL. So
Yeah. Maybe he'll hand off to Braylon Allen a couple times.
true, that'd be sick.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. At number 9, I've got Cowboys at Browns week 1.
I was considering putting that down.
Yeah.
This sounds like a good game.
Like, especially with like Nick Chubb's return, hopefully. Like,
Guys is such a big Nick Chubb fan.
and I like have never watched a game where he played in it.
Damn.
Well, actually, I did, and then he snapped his knee.
I still remember texting you. Nick Chubb just fucking died.
I would have won that game too. Like,
Yeah.
and he was
All you needed was like 9 points.
Yeah,
He had 3, and then his leg bent the wrong
yeah.
way.
It went sideways, and then my year was done for.
And then yeah.
Not only is it two like pretty good teams, like I mean, I don't know, the Browns offense. Hopefully, it does really well.
It was good at the end of the year.
Yeah.
That was also Joe Flacco. So
Yeah, and like Cowboys defense good. It's two like well-rounded teams, and Tom Brady's gonna be there.
Yep, he's gonna be announcing that shit.
Yeah,
So
so hopefully he does really well. I hope he can provide some like really good insight.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Number 8, I have the Rams at Lions week 1. Just a classic matchup
Yep.
because Goff and Stafford's
And
trade.
Stafford.
It would be higher if this was like the first time, but they played in the playoffs last year. It was a great game. Detroit won. And it's the first Sunday night football game of the year, so hopefully
okay.
hopefully it bangs.
Yeah.
So
No, just good old quarterback switch.
yeah, and it's been like the most even trade of all time.
At number 8, I've got Vikings at Packers week 4 because it is Aaron Jones' return to Lambeau, but as first time as like an enemy team. Which
He's an
is-
op.
Yes, he is. If he didn't act like he didn't know who the Packers were as soon as he got traded,
That was so cringe.
and then only to get paid less.
Yep.
And now he doesn't really have a quarterback.
Yep.
But he gets to have a little fun time with Justin Jefferson, I guess.
I guess.
But only one of them can get the ball, so
Yep.
Oh,
and they
well.
have Hawkinson and Jordan Addison, and
yep,
they have a rookie quarterback, so we'll see how that goes.
yeah. But welcome home, buddy. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Number 7, I have the Falcons at Vikings week 14.
Yeah,
Kirk's return
yeah,
should be fun. Hopefully everything. That's just the hardest part about making this is will they be healthy at this point of the year? You never know. So
yeah.
hopefully Kirk is playing, and hopefully they beat Minnesota because fuck them. Now we can root for Kirk.
Yeah, rooting for Kirk is gonna be so nice.
Yeah. He's just such a good guy.
He is. He's such a nice guy. And I saw this clip where it was like, yeah, I don't know who he was on before the Vikings.
Washington.
Yeah, he was like, I want to retire with Washington. And then after like a couple of years with the Vikings, he was like, I want to retire with the Vikings. And then like his first week signed as a Falcon, he was like, I want to retire with the Falcons.
And then they drafted a quarterback in the
Yeah.
first round.
Yeah. But it was just like he's just trying to like say the best thing. And it's like you can respect him for that.
Yeah.
But it was like
His PA team's got him covered.
yeah. He knows how to make any team happy.
Apparently.
So
yeah. I don't know if you have anything else to say, but
no, besides I'm just like really looking forward to it, to be honest.
yeah.
At number 7, I've got Ravens at Chiefs week 1. Just because the Ravens are gonna be crazy this year.
You'd think.
Like
Derrick Henry.
yeah, with pretty much just an addition of Derrick Henry, and that like how could that not make their team really, really good? Like I feel like after this year they're gonna have to trade some people with like they just
Yeah, they got a lot of. I mean, they don't have that many wide receivers, I guess. So
yeah.
maybe they don't. Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. The Chiefs are hurting right now, and we'll just see how the Chiefs turn out. And it's week 1, so
yeah.
it's like
week 1.
yikes.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So just and I'm like a pretty big Ravens fan. You're just
such a big Justin Tucker guy, especially after finding out Harrison Butker's just the shittiest guy.
Exactly. Yeah. And even after like the beef last year with Travis and Patrick and Justin Tucker, where they were like screwing around with him while he was warming up, he was like,
Oh yeah.
"Hey,"
God.
and they're like, "Get out of here!" And he
That was
like,
so annoying.
exactly. So
Forgot about that.
I didn't. Not my
It's
boy
been
Justin.
ringing in your head.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I have Steelers at Broncos week 2. The Russ return to Denver games. So that should be fun.
if he even starts, I hope he does.
He will. There's no shot Justin Fields starts over him. Now that I can root for Justin Fields, I still don't think he's better than Russ to start at least. So for Rygoat, my boy, the champion of the league, I hope your Steelers pan out this year, but we'll find out, I guess. So hopefully Najee Harris isn't a fucking bum.
They just make Justin Fields the running back.
He's the kick returner, remember?
Yeah, it's true. Special teams.
Yep. Special teams, special plays. Sorry.
All right. At number 6, I have the Lions at Packers.
My coffee spilled on the table.
Oh, I thought you were like number 6.
No.
I was like, wait.
No, my coffee spilled.
It's like every other episode.
Yep. It's whenever I get actual coffee, it just spills.
Number 6, Lions at Packers, week 8. Just because it's an in-division game. Lions are just,
They're good.
They're doing really good right now. They cooked for so many
Yeah,
years.
Jesus Christ.
They made it to the playoffs for the first time in our lifetime.
Won a
Yep.
playoff game or two.
Yep.
So
And Packers, all we did was upgrade. So hopefully, and it's in Lambeau. I think it's just gonna be a really good game.
Number 5, I have the Ravens at Chargers, week 12. It is the Jim versus John Harbaugh Bowl. The brothers, the coaches' brothers,
That's
facing
cool.
off against each other.
I didn't even think about that.
Jim, Michigan's coach the past couple years, won a natty with them, returning to the NFL, and now he gets to face off against his brother this year. So
That's cool.
should be a pretty. I mean, who knows? I don't know what the Chargers are going to be good or not, but the Ravens should be. So
Yeah. If the Chargers are really good this year, like good for them.
yeah,
Honestly, they're losing all their
they lost like a ton of their offensive players.
Yeah.
So if Herbert can somehow do something, that'd be good. So even though I am a Justin Herbert hater in fantasy, so because he fucked me
Yeah. A
multiple
lot.
times.
Just interception city.
Just loves throwing a pick at the end of games
Yeah.
and losing me 2 points every single week. Like, thanks. I appreciate it. Anyways.
Number 5, I got Chiefs at 49ers week 6. Just rematch. Um, I don't know. Two really good teams, especially if the Chiefs can like still have the same output as they did. Even now they miss like Rasheed Rice, and who knows if Harrison Butker is gonna be on the team or play. It seems like they're gonna keep him.
They probably will. It's even though he's wrong and
Yeah, no,
whatever.
nothing
It's,
he said was right. I like,
apparently the Chiefs are just a ton of flat earthers anyway, so
yeah,
whatever.
it just, I don't know. It's like down to a point where it's like, do they keep him because he's good, or do they cut him because he's just a bad person?
I'm sure every mess he has this year, people will be
Yeah.
celebrating. So
It's just, I don't know. It's awful.
yeah,
And then, yeah, I am like a very low key 49ers fan
just because of Debo,
because of Debo.
because he loves you in fantasy.
He does. So that's just the Super Bowl rematch I'm looking forward to.
At number 4, I have the Bills at Texans week 5. It is Stephon Diggs' revenge game against
Yeah.
the Bills, even though I feel like he has no reason to be mad at the Bills. But
Yeah.
like it should be a good ass game. The
Mm-hmm.
Texans are gonna be fucking awesome this year, which is cool because they were so bad, and then they randomly were so good last year. And CJ Stroud is just the next big guy
Yep.
coming up. And who knows how good Buffalo will be this year because they lost so many offensive pieces, and poor Josh Allen just has no one to throw to. So,
Let's get MVS.
yep, MVS, my favorite receiver in the NFL.
God. I remember, I think it was like 2 years ago, like just pre CJ Stroud, I would always draft the team that was playing pick up the defense that was playing the Texans, and they would get like
That would make sense.
15 to 20 points.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It was a weekly occurrence that you
Yeah.
dropped a defense for whoever the Texans.
Yep.
I think it was the Texans. It was someone.
Pretty sure it
Yeah.
was the Texans, where it was like, I was like, what team just kind of sucks? The Texans offense? Yeah, they kind of suck. And then it worked for a couple weeks, so.
I remember I did it once, and it was the Chiefs against the Texans, and then I got negative points. And I
Yeah.
was fucking pissed.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I had hit it for like 15 to 20 points like 2 weeks in a row. And then like you just had the team on your, yeah, you're like, yo.
I was like, I got him already. Let's
Yeah.
go. And then I got negative points.
Yeah, I was like,
I was so mad.
oh.
I was like, easy 12-point defense
Yeah.
week, and then I lost points.
It's just like,
So dumb.
all right. At number 4, I've got Jets at 49ers, week 1.
I had that pretty high when I initially started the list, to be honest, so I don't blame you for having it at 4.
Yeah, it's like Aaron Rodgers' return. I want the best for him.
Pookie Bear,
Yeah.
you are my sunshine.
It's just, I think the whole fan base just wants to see him play on a different team. And then we got edged for an entire year.
Yep.
Because
4 plays.
yeah.
Dude was the American hero running out on 9/11 with the American flag, and then went down in 10 minutes, so
They were never the same again.
I did not even see a play of his. I remember me and Forrest were working on homework, and we went, oh shit, the Jets are playing. Went on, and he was on the ground the instant I turned on the TV, and I went, no way.
I remember like watching the first couple snaps, and then like, because I was at work, and then coming back and just seeing like Aaron Rodgers on the ground, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
And everyone at the bar was like,
yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
um.
Sad.
They also have like 6 Sunday night primetime
Yeah,
games or
I
something
mean,
like
they're
that.
showing off Aaron Rodgers as long as he
Yeah.
stays healthy. So
So
hopefully it doesn't he doesn't get hurt again. Because last year they had a ton of like primetime games, but then it ended up being Zach Wilson, and it was just like I am so sick of watching Zach Wilson play. Like, God.
yeah. I just hope the best for him. And the
Yeah.
49ers, like you said, have like a great
Yeah.
defense. So it's like I
Yeah.
really hope they can actually do something.
It's tough.
Anyways.
Three, I have Texans at Cowboys week 11 because that game should
Ooh.
just fuck,
Ooh.
honestly. Like, it's the battle of the Texas teams,
Yeah.
and they're just got crazy offenses,
Dang.
so should be a good ass game, hopefully. So, hopefully, I don't draft that many Cowboys this year, so I don't have to fucking
Yeah.
stress about that anymore.
Yeah.
Dak and Tony last year. Tony Pollard's not even on the Cowboys anymore, but
Did he get picked up? Did he go to the Bills? Where'd he go?
no, he went to the Titans.
Oh,
Because I was like, why the fuck did he go to the
that's
Titans?
right. um, at number three, I've got Dolphins at Packers week 12, just cause I hope I hope our defense is like really good this year. It's also really hard to stop the Dolphins, so it could be just an offense heavy game
Yeah.
depending on what we do with Josh Jacobs. It's just like I could see this being really good or like really bad.
Did we? What didn't we play the Dolphins on Christmas last year?
I think so.
Because I vividly remember that game shitting in my pants because I was like Tyreek's about to put like 40 on us, and maybe it wasn't last year, maybe it was the year before. I can't actually remember anymore. I know we played the Dolphins last year. I think. Okay, I'm looking it up now because I'm getting pissed off.
At one point, because you got the Tyreek jersey, and
I don't think we played him last year then,
yeah, because I think you wore
because
that the
I
entire
wouldn't
day.
have worn it
Yeah, yeah.
if we, yeah. Is there like a history?
That was my.
What were you about to say?
That was my bladder.
That's not good.
That's weird.
Yeah, so it was 2 years ago on Christmas.
Okay.
Because I vividly remember being like, damn, we're gonna get destroyed. And then we picked off two like three times. And I remember Tyreek was wide open and he threw a pick. I said, let's fucking go. And Grandma Sue was there. And I was like, "Eee!"
Let's go.
No, but I said it.
Yeah,
And then my
yeah.
dad was like, oh, you're swearing in front of Grandma Sue now. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it
Oops.
should be a fun game.
Yeah.
This is really like Tua's last year of like, hey, you need to do something,
Yeah.
buddy.
No,
You're wasting Tyreek Hill's career.
dude, he's wasting a lot of like, and Jalen, like their team is so stacked.
They're so good in the regular season, and
Yeah.
they just get shit on at the end of the year.
I
So
honestly couldn't name their tight end to be honest, but they're just
they don't
receiving
need a tight
cores
end.
racked.
They have Raheem Mostert, who scored
Yep.
like 400 touchdowns last year. They have Devon A-Chain. They have Jalen Waddle. They have Tyreek Hill. They
Yeah.
have plenty of people. They have OBJ this year, so they'll have plenty of
Yeah.
options.
And who'd they draft? Whoever broke the record. Or no. Someone who say they drafted someone like really, really fast.
That was the Chiefs
Okay.
that drafted the fastest
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Okay.
Fuck the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, should be a good game. Number two, I have the Chiefs at 49ers, week
Hey.
7.
Or week 7 or week 6. Whoopsies.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
They play. Uh It's a Super Bowl rematch. It should be a good game. So, yeah, as much as I hate putting the Chiefs this high, but yeah, that's all I gotta
Unfortunately,
say.
they're like fun to watch when you're not playing them.
Yeah, but we beat them last year.
We did for no reason. We just beat them, and it was awesome.
I mean, it was kind of for a reason. We made the playoffs at least.
Yeah, yeah,
It would have been different if we missed and beat the Chiefs still.
yeah.
Did you
But
hear that? I fucking hate the Chiefs so much.
yeah,
They
dude.
like the NFL schedule makers purposely booked or like dated Chiefs games around Taylor Swift concert dates. So
Oh
Taylor
my
Swift
god.
is supposedly supposed to be able to come to 14 games this year because
Oh my
they
god.
they planned it around that shit. The NFL sucks off the Chiefs so hard. It's unbelievable.
Trade Patrick, see what happens. They'll never trade Patrick as long
No.
as Andy Reid's coach.
I have like yeah, whatever. I'm gonna keep my hate speech out of this. I just they're the new Patriots and they're just gonna have to deal with that. When
Yeah.
Tom Brady won like three, everyone started hating them.
Yep.
So Chiefs are gonna have to endure the same shit now. So whatever.
All right. At number two, I've got Packers at Eagles week one, just because it's going to be a really good game.
I don't think we're gonna win that game.
Yeah, Philadelphia's kind of
We'll
nuts.
do maybe we'll do like weekly predictions this year on like TikTok or something just for fun. But
Because playing in Philly is
it's not Philly
awful.
though. It's
That's
in
not.
Brazil.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But I still think we're gonna lose.
Yeah, it's tough.
I don't know. I mean, I get our defense has gotten better over the years, but Saquon's first game as an Eagle. I guess they don't have Jason anymore, but still.
We'll see if they can still pull off the tush push with that Jason.
They will
Um,
somehow. Saquon can squat like 700 pounds, so I'm not. What the fuck?
where'd they
It
go?
went that way. What was that?
It's my like little pencil clip. I was like screwing with it.
Wow.
But yeah,
Saw that happen live.
I moved it and it was gone.
Okay,
Anyways.
anyways.
Yeah, no, it's also like the first time we get to see Josh Jacobs as a Packer.
True.
So
Didn't think about that,
maybe
I
you can
guess.
run that down their throat. Who knows?
Yeah. All right, my number one, Ravens at Chiefs week one. I'm just so fucking ready for football to start.
Yeah.
Like, God, I love football. Love that shit.
That's gonna be a really good game.
I'm gonna be like so antsy the entire goddamn days before that game starts.
I just need to order a Ravens like jersey shirt at this point.
Justin Tucker jersey shirt.
Yeah, whether it's Mark or Justin Tucker or Derrick Henry.
Whoever you're gonna draft a Raven. I know you will.
I always do.
Nah, I'll snipe Justin Tucker this year. You're gonna draft. I'm gonna just keep bullying you, saying I'm gonna draft Tucker, and then you're gonna draft him in like the 9th round, just so nobody takes
Yeah.
him. It worked for Rygoat. He drafted Harrison Butker in the 8th round. I don't think it was the 8th round. It's probably like the 10th, but
Yeah,
still.
it was still like
Fuck Harrison Butker.
Yeah.
He was cool at one point until he yapped.
God.
Anyways, keep
My
that.
yikes. My number one is I don't know what order it is. Packers at Bears week 11. Oh yeah, yeah. At that point, what?
What are you about to say?
Since it is like a week 11 game, we'll get a pretty good like idea of how good the teams are and how good the Bears are this year.
He's just stroking out right now.
It's the pencil broke and my brain fell out my ear. Um,
Happened a couple years ago, actually. Fucker.
um, but like I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I know damn well I'll be sweating my ass off that entire day. Probably I'll be like, yikes.
Especially if the at that point Bears are like 8-2. Like if they have a winning record by that point, it's gonna be like,
Thankfully, I'm pretty sure our bye is week 10, so we'll
hmm,
hopefully go into that game healthy. Hopefully, you never know, but and it's at Chicago too.
yeah. But we own them, so it's really just an advantage for us.
I'm so nervous.
Yeah, it's like I tried to keep a lot of our division rivals games out of my top 10, but they
And then
all
you
made
and
it.
then you all
They all
made all
made
of
it,
them.
and I was
Yeah.
like, oops.
Yeah. I just never seen Chicago with such a good wide receiver core, so it's just
Yeah,
fuck.
and DeAndre Swift, and
Yep. They just upgraded everything pretty
yeah,
much besides offensive line, so hopefully they'll fuck them over a little bit. So
yeah, they just got like, I don't know, they got crazy fans, and I think that brings them down.
yep. So that was our top 10 NFL games of this year. Let us know what your favorite like game is going into this season. I'm just excited for football, man. It's gonna be a long 3 months before anything happens, really.
Yep.
Um, Next Saturday we have our awards ceremony for fantasy, so maybe we'll make a vlog for that and post it on the Salt Shack YouTube for fun because it should be a good night.
Yeah.
As per usual, follow our TikTok, Spotify, Instagram. We're on it. So
Yeah, we're on it.
we're one subscriber away from 50 subscribers.
Yeah, who wants to be the 50th?
At 50 subscribers, we have an announcement. So yeah, get us to 50 subs. Come on, we're so close. But thank you for everything. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, do all that, and we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.